Starfleet intelligence has decoded the list of Reman targets that you recovered from the vault. I need you to investigate one of these locations and determine why Obasek and his forces planned an attack there. The Vahar system is still technically part of the Romulan Star Empire, but Ferengi speculators have moved in, and the Empress has done nothing to remove them. The Ferengi have reopened the mines and are now doing business with anyone with Latinum. You will go to the Vahar system under the pretense of negotiating a possible trade agreement with the Federation. Talk to Madron, the operator of the mines. Convince him to allow you access. Find out all you can. Once we know why Obasek and the Remans are targeting these mines, then we will be able to decide how to proceed.
So welcome back to Star Trek Online. Thanks so much for joining me. My name's Mac, or Chuck Joystick. So we're doing Mine Enemy, and apparently there's illegal weapons going on, so we've got to go investigate. So let's get over there and see what's going on. Hope you enjoy the episode, guys.
You've stuck your nose in our business for the last time, Starfleet. All ships, attack! Attack!
Bloody hell, he didn't take much convincing, did he? Right, let's take these buggers out. I'm in my T6 command battlecruiser, the USS Excalibur. This is an anti-proton build. Not used this ship for a while, so I thought I'd mix it up a little bit. So these are the Orion. And they're not happy with my presence here. So let's get rid of them. So I think it was the Orion Syndicate that was in Deep Space Nine, wasn't it? Quite a bit, with Miles O'Brien. Bit of a shady organisation with hoodlums and scoundrels. Right, okay, so let's head over to the moons. We'll get in contact with them.
This moon is private property. No solicitors, beggars, or Starfleet allowed.
Right, so he was a Reman, wasn't he? So he won't want us about. Let's try this one. See if these are a bit more welcoming.
Hello, my good friends. I'm so happy to meet you. Perhaps you are in the market for some high-quality magnesite? We have the finest ore in the quadrant. On behalf of the miners and residents here, I'm more than happy to welcome you to our home. Please transport to the surface.
Oh, beauty. He was a bit better, wasn't he? So that's Madron. We've met him before in the 9th Frill Patrol mission. So yeah, let's go.
Unfortunately, the large amount of extremely pure magnesite ore in the core of our little world will interfere with your sensors. For safety reasons, I must insist that you use the transporter signal enhancers that I have installed at my own expense. Also, I know you Starfleet types are so fond of your away teams, but could you please restrict the number of crew you bring down to the surface? My people here aren't used to strangers, and you wouldn't want to disrupt their work, would you?
No, of course not. I'll just restrict my away team to about 20. Right, so we can only take my number one, Elisa Flores. So let's get down there. Right, okay, so it looks like we want to be discovering what Obelisk is up to, but we'll go and talk to Madron first. Let's see what he's got to say for himself.
On behalf of everyone on this forsaken rock, let me be the first to welcome you to Hathara. As you can see, we don't have time for pleasantries, and I'm not sharing my Tranya stash with you. So, why don't we skip the chit-chat and get down to business? Unfortunately, I cannot call this mine my own. I'm just a middleman. Out of the goodness of my heart, I help the residents here pass on the products of their hard work to commercial entities such as yourself. The minuscule transaction fee and trade tariff I keep to offset my expenses is figured into the unit cost of the ore. My operation has become one of the best in the area because of the high demand for my services from both sides. I provide the best mining equipment and supplies in the sector to the miners, while my customers get competitive pricing on the ore they need.
Yeah, of course they do.
I don't pay much attention to that. Miners have empty carts and they return with ones filled with ore. If you're that interested, you could visit the mines themselves, but I don't recommend it. It's such a dirty, disagreeable business. And I'm convinced that breathing ore dust for too long is terrible for you. The miners who live near my quarters used to keep me up night after night with their dreadful coughing. I had to install soundproofing just to get some sleep. Are you sure you wouldn't rather look at the ore I have for sale? Really? Search yourself. Just remember, I have an exclusive contract to export magnesite ore from this moon. If you try to cut me out of your deals, you'll regret it.
I don't think he gets his hands dirty very often. Right, okay. So we're going to go and question miners, see if they've seen anything suspicious down there. Right, here's our first miner here.
I'm sorry, I really can't talk at the moment. I have to finish a survey of the area so the miners can start work on a new mine shaft. As much as I'd appreciate someone else to lug around this heavy equipment, it's all very delicate, and I'd only trust a capable scientist to help me.
Right, okay, so we're going to talk to the other one. We haven't got sufficient science training to do that optional task.
I can't talk to you. I can't talk to anyone. I'm on the run. And if those thugs see me talking to you, then you'll be in danger too. I need someone who's not afraid of a fight. There's a group here that's beating and stealing from us. Madrin doesn't do anything to stop it. For all I know, he's getting a cut of everything they take. They're making life miserable for all of us. Would you be willing to help?
Yeah.
There's a group of bullies that have been stealing from us. If we don't give them what they want, they beat us. I had a friend. All he was trying to do here was feed his family. Be a good man. He had an old bottle of ale. He said it was from the homeworld. One of those thugs wanted it. Now, my friend is dead. I'm too weak to stop them, I know that. And now I have my friend's children to feed in addition to my own. But if someone were to teach them a lesson, this camp would be a better place for all of us.
Don't worry, we'll go and sort them out. Yeah, let's go and defeat the fog gangs. So there's 3 of them. They're just round here. Right, let's sort them out. The bullying days are over.
Enemy target non-sensor. Personal shield losing power.
Oh god, Metal Mickey's with us. Right, just one over there, we'll take him out. Yeah, you won't be stealing anyone's dinner money for a while. Right, let's go over to the other gang. Here we go, sort these guys out. I think these are the missions I like the least on Star Trek Online. Some of the ground missions, they're a bit cack really. But yeah, you've got to do them, haven't you, to get through the story. There you go, fella, don't worry, you're sorted now. They won't touch you anymore. So go and do the last gang. There they come.
Enemy target non-sensor. Personal shield losing power.
Right, we've sorted them. Right, we're going to return to the bullied refugee.
Thank you. Those guys have been giving everyone a lot of trouble. These thugs are part of a larger group that operates deep inside the magnesite mine. They control the lower levels, and no one who goes down there uninvited ever comes back. I don't know what's so important down there that's worth hurting us to protect it. Maybe if you went down there, you could get some answers.
That sounds like a plan. so return to Medrin. We'll go and see him.
You want to go in the mine? Are you really interested in buying any magnesite? Or are you just here to cause trouble?
Bit of both, really.
Because if it's the last, I know someplace you can start a little ruckus. There's a gang that controls the bottom levels of the mine. They won't even let me in there. Previously, I allowed them to keep their little kingdom in exchange for information. But lately, they've been more trouble than they're worth. And the intel they're feeding me is useless. Honestly, who doesn't know about the green invasion of the fairy space?
Right, let's get down the mine. See what's going on down there. Right, here we go. This is the mine entrance. Let's get in. So it sounds like there's a bit of a mob ruling down here. So we'll go and investigate and see what we can find out. Refugee miner. G'day, sir. How's it going? Let's talk to this guy.
What do you want? This area is restricted. Only people my friends and I like may enter. And I don't like you! Martin, that big-haired money grabber doesn't know the first thing about what really happens here. All he does is collect his latinum and make the miners miserable. It's information you want. Allow me to provide a free sample. Leave right now. Otherwise... There's a lot of ways to get injured in a mine. It would be a shame if something happened to you, and the magnesite prevented your crew from beaming you back to your ship in time. What makes you think we have anything to sell beside rocks and magnesite? Fine. You're Janek's problem, not mine. I'll let her know you're on your way.
Beauty. So we went down the diplomacy route there. We could have just shot him, but yeah, we'll be diplomatic for a bit. I'm sure that it'll run out as we get in. And we'll just start shooting things. Right, so we want to... here we go. Defeat hostile Romulans. That's it. You all shoot Metal Mickey, and then I'll shoot you. So we're examining the campsite. Okay, let's investigate further. What's over here? So we looked in the coordinates. So there's a hidden door. Oh, nice. So there's the hidden door. So we've activated that. Oh, but like Sherlock Holmes. Okay, this looks a bit more technical, doesn't it? A bit more advanced.
I give the orders here, Commander. You are out of line.
With all due respect, sir, there is a difference between protecting the Empire from her enemies and provoking...
There is much here you do not understand, Jack. The Remans need to know their place. As do you. I will not forget your insubordination, Commander. The Tal Shiar has no place for officers who cannot follow orders. I'll be in the command center.
Colonel, they were civilians. Their blood is on our hands.
Get used to it. There will be more. Speaking of which, why don't you clean out the brig before you become a resident there?
Right, so that's Obelisk. Right, let's find the commander's access codes.
I almost feel sorry for you, but I have my own neck to worry about. I'll be joining you in there soon enough. If Hakeeb has his way, we all will.
Right, so that's actually Hakeeb, not Obelisk. Let's see if we can get these codes. Right, something's firing us. Here we go. Oh god, Commander Flores has been taken out. Right, get her, Mickey. For Christ's sake. Right, I think we can talk to her.
Enough! I surrender. I value my life more than the Tal Shiar's secrets. I'll tell you anything you want to know. But first, you must tell me why you are here and what you want. The Remans know about this base? Impossible! Only the leadership of the Tal Shiar know we're here. The Empress herself couldn't find us. I don't believe you, but it makes no difference. This is not a military installation. We listen and record here. Nothing more. There are many targets that those Reman scum would find much more tempting. Colonel Hakiv will want my blood for this, but take my security code.
Beauty.
You can use it to access the control room. You'll find everything you're looking for there.
Right, let's get to the control room. Hakiv's hopefully in here. Oh, there's Flores back.
How did you find this place? What else did? No matter. You won't be revealing anything to your superiors. It's disappointing I cannot give you a proper interrogation. But I have much to do in little time. The self-destruct sequence has begun.
Oh dear.
This base will be your tomb.
Right, I think we better get out of here. Download of the Tal Shiar records. Right, I think it's only optional to release the prisoners, but I think we'll go and try and do it. Get them out before this all tumbles down on them. Beauty, that's one. Right, let's do the last one. Get them all out. And then we can all get out together. Beauty. Right, let's get out of here. This bloody place. This is not where we entered the mine and the hidden door. Christ. Don't want one of them falling on your bonds. I think they're all just bounced off his nut. I think all the prisoners are still with us. Right. Right, let's go and see Madron. I don't think he thought he'd be seeing us again. There he is.
My mind! What have you done to my mind? Tal Shiar? I'm shocked. I had no idea. I certainly wouldn't have sent you down there if you... Say, you didn't happen to find anything valuable down there, did you? Because if you did, remember, I have an exclusive contract. And what's it to you? This is a rough area of the quadrant, you know, and they're good neighbors. If you're not easily embarrassed, their cameras and listening devices are everywhere. I haven't had a single problem with Orions or Herodians since they moved in. And it doesn't hurt that I acquired the odd bit of information here and there. I'm a businessman, and information is big business. Unfortunately, no. I'll admit, I was trying to find out, but their systems were locked down tight. I'm sure whatever it was had to be big news. Everyone was on edge. Janek and Hakiv were barely speaking, and I once heard Hakiv mumbling something about orders. Someone's been pulling his strings, but I don't know who. I do know the Tal Shiar takes security very seriously. If you manage to pull any files from their system, you can expect them to be heavily encoded. Trust me on that. I speak from experience. Now, If you'll excuse me, I have to go talk 100 Romulans into digging a new mine to replace the one you destroyed. My profit margin for this month is ruined.
Oh, poor fella. Right, let's beam up. Okay, so we need to decipher the Tal Shiar files in our ready room. So we'll do that. So we will visit our starship bridge. Right, okay, so welcome to my crib. So we've got to decipher these files. So let's have a little look. Right, so we've changed that, so that's now been re-amended. Right, so we'll change the faulty information. Right, Ambassador Gerard visits Vulcan, so that's done. Beauty. Right, that's all changed. That's accepted. Right, we'll change the faulty information here. Beauty. Bloody hell, we've done it. There was a lot of messing about, wasn't it? At least we've done it. So the secret Reman base detected in the Dara system. Right, so we did it. So we encrypted all the files. So that's mine enemy in the Romulan mystery story arc all completed. So it was a bit messy towards the end, all that file stuff, but at least we got there. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like what you saw in my video and you would consider subscribing, that'd be an absolute rip snorter. But until next time, stay safe and take it easy.